Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my video. And if you're like me, a die-hard EV enthusiast, you are ramped and excited about the Tesla S car, and you've been that way ever since you first heard about it a few years ago when Elon Musk introduced and announced and unveiled the awesome Tesla Model S, which now comes in all-wheel drive. Now, being the owner of a VW Golf R32 with all-wheel drive, I'm a big fan of all-wheel drive technology, so I was really excited when I heard about this new release. So like thousands of others of you, I went right to their website and checked out their vehicle builder, and just like many of you, I built my Tesla Model S dream car. You know, I got the sliding moon roof and the 21-inch charcoal performance rims and tires. I got the premium Napa leather interior with all of the carbon fiber accents, and of course comes standard with that awesome 17-inch LCD center screen console with just about every interactive item you need for your driving experience. I mean, it's just awesome. Just building the car on the website gets your blood flowing. I mean, look at that thing. It's sleek, it's low, it's got adjustable air ride. I've got the 85 kilowatt battery pack in it with the 235-mile range, and of course it is the D series, so it's got the all-wheel drive system in it, about 691 combined horsepower, front wheel drive and rear wheel drive combined with traction control. I mean, this thing has all the goodies. And it costs, I mean, we're talking in the range of $136,000 cash. But this is fully equipped with everything you could ever dream of having and your ultimate dream electric vehicle. And so, you know, it comes at a premium. When I got that email and it said, hey, you're scheduled, congratulations, I felt like I'd won the lottery, man. I mean, this is a dream come true. I finally get a chance to drive one of the cars of my dreams, the car of my dreams. So listen, imagine how I felt when I pulled up to the test drive area and I saw this car sitting there just waiting for me. The right color, the right wheels, the right options, all-wheel drive, carbon fiber accents, carbon fiber spoiler, Napa leather interior. The only difference was the headliner was white in this one, and the headliner in mine that I had built was black. But other than that, this was the car. And I was like, I can't even believe this is my good fortune. This was meant to be. I was meant to drive this car. And so you know what? Drive it we did. Yeah. So here you see driving my friend Chris, been friends for a long time. We share similar interests in alternative energy. So here he is behind the wheel. I apologize for the camera angle. I forgot which way to hold the phone. I was so excited about the car. I'm trying to get the EV grin.
Yep, look at that.
Can I get the EV grin? Let's see the EV grin. So one of the highlights of the Tesla Model S experience is taking in the interior with its superior fit and finish, the materials that they use. It's roomy, there's plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room. It's just a really beautifully appointed automobile. I love that. How's that back there? Imagine it was,
Look at that.
It was May.
This is an actual
Except it's not.
moon. You call this a moon roof.
That is
here, just like a quarter of the roof. And Dustin is actually adjusting all of the little...
Go ahead and tap the car on. All you have to do is push your foot in the brake to
Oh,
turn
okay.
it on.
I was going to say there's something.
So now you can,
there it is.
Now you can adjust the ride height.
So he's adjusting the ride height of the air ride in this thing right now.
Oh my.
Don't mind me, I'm going to be doing it. I told him I'm going to do this, so...
So how do you know when it's done? When it stops going?
Exactly.
So this is a classic Dustin. He's lowering the ride for a stiffer, more sport feel.
Sweet.
See that going up?
Now, so this is auto raising location, so the GPS remembers where you tapped into high or very high. So then when you come
So
back,
you can teach it when you're
Exactly.
going home. It'll.
So when we come back around to this location after the drive, it's going to automatically raise. Very high.
Very
that is
nice.
so cool.
I think I'll put it on high, not very
Absolutely,
high.
and then it will automatically lower down as you start driving.
Now, another outstanding feature is this interactive touchscreen. And just going through it is very intuitive. It's huge. The buttons are easy to find. All the settings are easy to adjust. And there's so many options. Ride height, traction control. It's just amazing what they've integrated into this system. Brake pedal is released. I don't want that.
Yeah, so if you turn creep off, actually,
So when creep is on, it's like a regular automatic transmission.
Automatic. Go ahead and tap it off real quick.
It is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then put the car into drive, so it's all the way down the drive stick right here.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
And let go of the brake.
Oh, my
Right.
God.
So the car doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
With creep
But
off.
if I do this.
So if you go back to park, which is in that chrome button.
Yeah. I have to put it in park to change it.
And then if you put the car into drive and let go of the brake,
Now it'll be
you
like
get that automatic roll forward.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Exactly.
That's actually convenient. So it's features like this in the Model S that make the experience not only new, but also in some ways familiar based on the settings that you can implement to make your driving experience the best that it can be and to get the most out of the car possible. Too much. Maybe check out.
Yeah.
I want to be able to hear the car.
Absolutely.
That's a big GPS.
Yes, I want to check out the
Different
GPS.
things like this.
All right, so
Oh
let's
my
see.
God, rear view camera. Check that out, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna check. I wanted to check that out too. It's a little dirty.
Get that wiped out.
Chris, you okay with me going back a little bit?
Totally. Come on back.
He's gonna wipe it off. I don't remember.
Gentleman's wiping off the rear view camera. There's a little
Much better.
muck on it. And
All right, I'm actually gonna use it right now, if you guys don't mind. I want to see.
Okay, I'll be back.
Left of the nav. Oh man, that is mind blowing. Now listen, Chris, to this. Shh.
I know it. I know it. There's no
Shh, quiet down. I feel like I can see everything. Thanks to the open design of the cockpit and the placing of the pillars and the fact that they're thin and the spacing between them, you really do feel like you can see everything. It's almost like being in a greenhouse, except it's a really cool greenhouse. Ooh, that regen is nice.
Yes, so you feel that.
I'm gonna stop because I want you to show me how to get to the state of charge. Is it energy?
So you can jump right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh my God.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Awesome. And so get back out of there, X out.
That's it.
Very sweet.
So we'll pull out to the right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the park police in here are actually very strict.
Yeah,
It was
I'll
one of
take
the-
it easy.
It was one of the things that the museum did warn us.
Yeah, this is not the place to mess around.
But then once we get out there, we get a nice little spot.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is so sweet. Chris, is that bothering you?
No, not
What's
at
that?
all.
And we'll bear to the left here.
No. No. No noise in this car.
Alright, this is the
People.
temperature for
Yes.
the...
The car itself.
Now, why are there two? One for the front, one for the back?
Each side.
Ah!
What was that? What's each side?
Now those are for the seats. How about the overall?
But that's for the overall temperature of the car.
Okay, on each side. So you have two zones.
Yes, this zone
Okay.
and then your zone. So driver and passenger.
Wow.
So for the frozen girlfriend and the overheated boyfriend.
Exactly.
So does navigation system work like my Garmin? Do I have a speed
Absolutely.
limit display?
So
Will
the
it
speed
tell
limit
me?
display right now. If I go to controls, settings, driver assistance, let me offset this back down. So it's reading the speed limit signs as we pass them.
Ha! Okay. Okay.
And now it
That's
displays it
what I
right
was looking for.
Oh my God.
That's wow. That regen is
regen's
wicked.
awesome, yeah.
now. So every single time you lift off the accelerator and you activate the regen,
Sure, and it's putting power back into the battery.
your brake lights are actually turning on as well.
Oh.
So we're
Oh.
slowing down that quicker.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually. It's like being in second gear and letting off the gas.
Yeah.
So yeah, the setting we had the regen braking system on literally felt like every time you lifted off the accelerator, you were pressing on the brake pedal. I didn't even need to press on the brake pedal during normal operating conditions. Only when I came to a complete stop. That's how effective the regen braking system is on this car. Alright, and so now we come to the cool part. The part that I really like. The part where we explore the power of the car. So here we are getting ready for what I call the Tesla pull, and my first experience with real smooth EV power. Here we go. It's going to be the Tesla pull. I'm going to call it.
It's like a
And you know what? It just never gets old. All right.
I'm helping you.
The Tesla pull.
Your head is actually.
Now in my.
And then it was my turn to experience the Tesla pull, and I was nothing short of amazed. There's no shifting, there's no pause, there's no feathering of clutch. It's just stab and go.
Okay. Come to a complete stop right here.
Okay. There's nobody here yet. Okay. And just rail it.
My phrase is stab it like you're angry at it. Just hit it.
You are pissing me off. Ready? Oh, jeez! Oh my God! Oh my God! My eyeballs just sucked into the back of my head. You have got to be kidding me! Wow. This thing is nuts.
Wow! Yeah. This is amazing. Amazing. All you can really say is this is an amazing piece of technology.
That was stupid. You should change your icon from insane to stupid. That was amazing.
I think we might get some liability issues if we put stupid on the screen. Exactly. Safest car ever crash tested?
Yeah. Well, you know, honestly, what amazed me when I started reading these
Oh, that's awesome.
When I started.
Okay, let me explain to you what just happened there. I just stabbed that car for all it was worth. All 600 horsepower straight to the floor from a standing stop in a corner. Got the traction control to slip a little, but I tried on purpose to get that car to drift, and it would not drift. The traction is just unbelievable. And
look at the regen kick in. It's all there. That's awesome. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
That was that the traction control right there kicking in?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool. I didn't see it
on the screen.
Yeah.
I didn't see it because I was paying attention to the road, but I felt it. I felt
Absolutely.
it.
You can feel with an open differential.
It was smart. I felt it
right away.
like I felt one of the wheels spin, and then I felt it transfer. I could actually feel it in the seat of my pants. So I'm a driving enthusiast, and I own the types of cars that driver enthusiasts would own. When I went on this test drive, I fully planned to put this car through its paces as much as the sales rep would allow. I tried to drift it. I accelerated for all it had. I took some pretty hard corners. I tested that suspension. It was level, it was straight, it was true. It handled pretty much just like my R32 in the corners. I mean, I threw it right in the apex and stabbed the accelerator, and the car just squatted and went, and it was smooth. Even though the suspension handled well and level, it wasn't like every little bump was going over, you know, a bunch of potholes and slamming and banging. It was very quiet and very smooth, even at high speeds. So I was really impressed with the handling and acceleration of the car. Now, a couple things that I would say as I'm throwing this car through these corners, is that I really wish there was an option to turn off the traction control. I mean, I understand the purpose and the need for the traction control, but Tesla Motors decided that the car was safer, more user-friendly, probably for insurance purposes. They decided not to have an option to completely disable the traction control. So you can't play with it as much as you might want to, knowing that there's all that horsepower there ready and available for use. You can only use it at certain times. Whenever there is a loss of traction, there is a severe cutback in power, and you can feel it. So if you want to throw it around, if you want to play with it, you're not going to be able to. It's a software limitation, and as of right now, there is no option to shut it off. The other thing that would be really nice, now if the Tesla reps watch this video and hear what I'm saying about some feedback, I think it would be a really neat option to be able to either choose a front wheel drive only or rear wheel drive only option. Now I know that the vehicle is more efficient in four-wheel drive, but there might be some circumstances where an operator might want just front wheel drive or just rear wheel drive. Now I understand that this was not built to be a drift car, but for future designs, I could see with a rear-wheel drive selection and an all-wheel drive selection to make the car more versatile. So I think there could be some more flexibility in the all-wheel drive system for depending on what people are looking for. It really would be great to have a two-door option for those that want it. I think a hatchback option, like a fastback, would be really cool, although the Model S does have a hatch that is very functional. You know, there are many ways to address what different consumers might need. So I also want to take the opportunity to talk about the red calipered Brembo brakes. They were awesome. The 60 to 0 was just as quick, if not quicker, than the 0 to 60. They were positive, they were aggressive. I have felt safe, I felt secure, I felt like the car was in control and able to be controlled. Even with the tires skidding, it still felt like you were in control of the vehicle. Now you notice that this test drive is occurring in a winter condition, and that it was on purpose. I waited until now to do the test drive because I wanted to see how the car was going to deal with snow. So unfortunately I didn't catch any of my snow capades where I was testing the snowability of the Tesla Model S. I can tell you the experience. It was amazing. It was like driving a four-wheel drive truck with 600 horsepower. The grip was phenomenal. We found a snowy parking lot. I purposefully tried to throw it into a spin. I tried to do donuts with it. I tried to drift it on the ice, and it slid around a little bit, but not like you would expect, not like with a normal car. I mean, it was constantly grabbing and clawing for traction and fighting for control. It wanted to stay in a straight line. It wanted to stay in a controlled environment, not in a skidding environment. I also took it up a very steep grade with about 8 inches of unplowed snow on it. We found an unplowed driveway, and I shot right up it. I used a backup camera, backed down, shot up it again. Never got stuck, never slid around. It was absolutely phenomenal. So I'd like to say something about the Autopilot option. Now, all new Tesla Model S's come with all the hardware present and installed to implement the Autopilot system. Here's my thoughts on this Tesla. The Tesla engineers who have designed this system. It's a great design. The concept is really innovative. It's forward thinking. But here's, I have a little issue with it. And I just want to add another perspective. Now, I've seen people who, using their cell phones, have been able to hack into vehicles such as a Prius, start it up, turn the headlights on, unlock the doors. Limited control, but still very uncomfortable feeling knowing that someone has the ability to hack into your airwave frequencies and dial into your car and start controlling functions on it. Now, when you have a vehicle that is capable of piloting itself to wherever you tell it to go, with or without you even in the car, makes me a little nervous to give up that kind of control to someone else. I mean, if you are driving and suddenly someone hacks into your vehicle and causes an accident or brings you to a place you don't want to be and you can't stop it, that would make me a little nervous. So I have mixed feelings about the Autopilot, and I think if I were to purchase one of these vehicles, I would probably elect to have that option disabled. I just feel real uncomfortable about giving control of my vehicle over to someone other than myself. So to reiterate, there's not much that I would change about this car. I think it's pretty much just about perfect the way it's presented. There's only a few things that I would change. The number one thing that would be to have an option to shut that traction control system off, and I mean all the way off. The next thing that I'd like to see is some flexibility with the all-wheel drive power system, giving the operator the ability to either go with just rear-wheel drive, just front-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive at the flick of an icon on the screen. I think that would really be advantageous for a lot of different drivers in different situations. And I'm sure that Elon Musk and Tesla Motors is going to make this happen. Is a two-door version of the Model S, maybe even something like a hot hatch or a fastback version. That would be really cool for the more sporty oriented people. Now we've got the Model X coming out for the SUV market. So I think Tesla's going to have it pretty much covered, and I can't wait to see what their next innovation is going to be, what they come out with next. The final thing that really, the most important thing of all, this was a $136,000 car that I tested. And that's really out of most people's price range. I mean, as practical and as sensible as this car is, it's out of range for most people. Tesla Motors, I think, needs to work on a model line that is more in line with the average income of the average person. You know, we'd like to see something in the $25,000 to $40,000 range. Now, of course, that's going to mean giving up some of the goodies like sliding glass moonroofs and all-wheel drive, Autopilot, and extending door handles and 21-inch rims. But to make the car more available to the average public, you're going to have to do without some of those necessities in the interest of availability. And I want to end this video with one final thought: an onboard hydrogen augmented generator system for high mileage and unlimited range. Just a thought, Elon. It's going to be the Tesla pull, I'm going to call it.
It's like a
The Tesla pull.
Your head is actually.
Now in my.
Well, you know, honestly, what amazed me when I started reading.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I started. That's awesome. There we go. Yeah.
My phrase is stab it like you're angry at it. I just hit it.
You are pissing me off. Ready?
Oh, jeez! Oh my God! Oh my